It's a super chilly morning. Got below freezing overnight, and I'm gonna start moving to get my hands warm. So my phone will be tucked away for a while. I say that all the time, but then something is so stunning or beautiful that I have to get it out anyway. But I'm gonna do my best to keep my phone stashed so my hands warm up. And of course, 2 seconds later, the phone comes out because, yeah, look at this. How can I not show you this? And this too, stairs. Just went through a pretty rocky section, and it's flattened out a bit. Looks like I'm getting closer to the top. So cool to be up here and look down and see just different things in the mountains. So here it is. Big Bald, elevation 5,516 feet. Oh, I'm going to be in the shadow. It is truly amazing up here. It's warm. It's going to be a warm day with the sun. You look down, you see the hiking trail that I'm going to be on. The different levels of the mountains. Is it 60? Yeah, degree view. Awesome. Wasn't that absolutely incredible? Yeah. Trail here is a bit muddy. It's from all the snow and the rain and now the thaw. It's It's warming up quickly, as I thought it would. Hopefully it doesn't make it too slushy on the way down. I'm taking a side trail to a shelter. My intention was always to have like a mid-morning break, and I haven't been doing that because of the weather and all of that. And I want to make that more of a habit. So I'm going to come here, have a snack, maybe second coffee since I have some extra, and take my pack off. Looks like I'm the only one here. This is a really nice shelter. There's a fire pit and a bench under the awning. And there's 2 levels of bunks. Somebody left some books. There's plenty of places for tents. Not sure about hammocks. Maybe back there. Oh, definitely on that side. Look what I found. It's a whole little house inside this tree. That is so cool. Teeter-totter. Ladder. Slide. That made my day. Little confession time as I drink my coffee. I'm not good at this stopping and doing nothing and just sipping coffee. I really want to chug it and get back on trail. I just saw some hikers go by and I'm like, I'm running behind. I'm not gonna get there in time. I might miss trail magic, all of those things. And I don't want to flip through my phone trying to drink coffee. Coffee should be, sitting here snacking, relaxing, and I don't do that very well. So I need practice. If there was somebody else here, that would be easier, but there's no one here. So I have this desire to drink coffee as I'm filtering water, as I'm packing my pack and doing all the things. And so now I'm drinking coffee and recording a video so that I'm not just drinking coffee. This is such a cool tree. Look at it. Looks like a fork. Taking a side trail to a place called High Rocks. I ditched my pack and I'm glad I did because this is how you get in. Yikes. Stepping up here. All right. Oh, wow. Cool. So big rock. It's a long way down. Okay, I'm glad I came. Now to squeeze back through. I'm laying down on a rock. Okay, here we go. So I came from down there somewhere. This section really reminds me of Pennsylvania. Kind of feels like home with the rocks and the moss and the roots. There's a blaze. So someone was asking me if the trail is easily marked. And yes, there are blazes, but you can see it's kind of a path in most places. So quite easy to follow. There's another place. Sometimes the blazes are in funny places. This one is just on a piece of bark laying up against a tree. Most likely because it was on one of these trees that fell or was cut down. Amazing. Look at this tree growing out of the stump. So cool. I know I say cool a lot. All right, new word. So I told you that I don't like to stop very much. And I'm using this as an opportunity to stop. And I know today's video is already long, and I hope nobody comes. So I'm going to talk about something that, and some of you might want to fast forward. So I showed you the privy, but there aren't privies everywhere. And so you have to make your own bathroom. And so you use a scoop like this, or a shovel like this. It has to be 6 inches down, right? So you dig a hole 6 inches. You either poop in it or you poop beside it and then push it in there. You can mix up your toilet paper and some leaves and things like that. Leave no trace principles in different areas. Some say you have to pack out your toilet paper. Some say as long as you bury it 6 inches, you can leave it there, and then you cover it up. Yeah, so that's how you poop in the woods. I almost forgot. The reason I wanted to tell you about the poop thing is because of the snow. So I didn't want to walk out of the snow and then forget to tell you. It's really hard to dig a hole in frozen ground. So when it's snowing, you have to do things like move rocks and big trees, because sometimes under the big tree branches, like the ones that are dead and have fallen down, you can dig into the earth. But it's important to know and to think about because you still need to dig the hole. Yeah, this is my view right now. What a way to end the day. Shelter is less than a mile, but it's uphill. Mile uphill. Guess what that calls for? Actually, it's the only snack in my pocket. And it should take me about 20-30 minutes to get to the shelter. So hopefully it lasts. Not only was the shelter uphill, but the last water source is 0.2 miles south of that. So that means carrying an extra 4 pounds of water uphill. But good news is I see the shelter and a tent. So someone is there, and I'll be putting down my phone and ending my day. Maybe I'll check in later. I even got some time to do yoga. And the weather is nice too. Even just working through the 7 movements of the spine is nice. Working through shoulders and neck. I really wish it was going to be this nice tomorrow morning.